but it's going to be
why. This is risky. Yeah, Remnant's gonna pull him back. Tag team comes in from Frizz. Nice Nightmare, but they've got the body blocks, and First Blood's gonna go the way of Emo's Void Spirit. That's about as bad as it gets as far as a start. But IG feeling pretty happy about that one.
I mean, it's a hell of a way to get Emo started, playing one of his signature heroes here. Andy gets himself First Blood. Nothing to say, he's gonna have his work cut out for him for sure.
I think they got 3 of the runes as well. Was it 2 or 3? Yeah, they did get 3.
Well, IG getting 3 of them. Jin Cube managed to pick up the last one. But a nice find that Arrow being off the mark made things a little bit more difficult for them. Just too much damage coming out. One of them would have been stunned up, wouldn't be able to survive that. He was taking a lot of damage from Nothing to Say here, so he's getting the punish. Thankfully, he's got the tower armor back here. Wave is exactly where he wants it to be. I take that back. He does get one of the last hits, though.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. He's probably not feeling too great about, you know, his state of the lane, but the First Blood helps him out a ton. He still managed to get level 2 off that wave. He's all right. All right, Y just gonna mess with the Tusk a little bit here. Obviously, tag team very good with the Pango, but it's gonna be the safe lane Kunkka again, so pretty easy lane for him. He'll be able to just kind of out sustain. And
Nothing to Say got the beat down a moment ago when we weren't paying attention. Nemo, is he gonna go for this one? The Remnant, he's got a decent chance.
He's gonna go for it. No way, Nothing to Say. One more auto attack. He gets the 2nd kill in the mid lane.
Yeah.
Dude, you could see the frustration on Nothing to Say there as he goes down.
I didn't see him. We took all that damage. Must have just gone too far forward. Punished there. He took a couple tower shots. It wouldn't run it off, but that's a hell of a start for him. Wind Ranger, you don't like it when you play from behind. I mean, your entire farming speed is based on how quickly you can get that javelin and find some solo kills into the Maelstrom. You slow down the start of the Wind Ranger's game, then it's only just getting easier. Kunkka?
Yeah. Kunkka taking a decent chunk of damage here, but he's gonna be okay. Nightmare always makes plenty of space for him.
Righty. JT, I mean, he's doing a decent job testing the farm with the Kunkka here. I mean, that's one of the issues of the hero. It's such a strong laner that it becomes difficult to zone it out like you can a lot of other safe laners.
Curious to see like what you do on the Wind Ranger here to like kind of recover in this mid lane. Like you have 6 last hits, not a fantastic start. You've already died, or mid lane already has like a 2-kill advantage, and Emo, a player in general that very much punishes other teams for, you know, having a good start.
He almost goes down there to the Death Prophet, gets away, buff to south. Wonder if Faith Beyond going to be able to recover here. I mean, Troll is doing great for himself now in the bottom lane. Broodmother, he's going to struggle against this one though, and I don't think it's going to get any easier once he's got a spider. So one benefit that you do have is the fact that you move through your jungle. Ame?
Yeah, Ame's actually really far forward, but a Nightmare comes through from Y and Frisk. He showed in mid. There's no way he's gonna help, and he just gets the kill. Yep.
I think pop that mango the moment his skills came off a cooldown to try to get him, but as soon as that mango came out, Nightmare was already on him. Y manages to finish him off, get the kill.
Yeah, really nicely done. The one thing you do have, which is nice against the Broodmother, is you do have the Pangolier, one of those heroes that is always really strong in helping clear up the spiders. Troll, also just a super strong lane hero, so one of the reasons it gets picked up here.
And unfortunately, Faith Beyond is never going to be able to do much to get the kill off on the Troll. I mean, you will eventually have an Orchid, and you can kind of be able to run him down, but up until then, he's always going to have Whirling Axes. He's going to have his damage block, tons of base armor, thanks to Berserker's Rage.
Yeah, the spiders do not do well when they're missing almost all of their attacks.
Yeah. I mean, you can farm up the majority of Troll's jungle. That's how Faith Beyond's going to play this one once he's level 6, but up until then, you know, flyfly, he's doing amazing for himself. Cube doesn't want to soak too much EXP from the bottom lane, so he's just going to continue to stack. Can't get thwarted up. I'm not sure if he caught that one.
He did. He pinged it immediately, so he knows.
Yeah, and he's going to start clearing it himself. My kind of support.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what XinQ does, right? Whenever he plays like these 4th position heroes that can farm, he decides, yes, I am going to go farm, and ends up being like a semi-core as the game progresses.
Flyfly doing well. Emo obviously winning the mid lane. More CS than the enemy Wind Ranger. 2 kills under his belt. But other than that, things going reasonably well. Kunkka's doing really well for the top lane. Pangolier obviously went down once. I think they'll probably pick up the pace once Void Spirit hits his level 6, he'll start rotating and trying to find kills off of some of these heroes. Kunkka, not so easy to find, he's super tanky, but Broodmother going to be one of Emo's main targets. If Faith Beyond is trying to move through the jungle and avoid flyfly, then it's going to be up to Emo to punish that.
Pretty sizable gold difference here between the mid lane, and honestly, Emo just hit level 6. This is when things get very scary for the Wind Ranger. She has no real way to dodge out these spells, but Y rotates on in, gets the Nightmare, buying him a little bit of space, but Death Prophet will wake him up. Currently, no heroes dead, despite 6 being in the mid lane.
He's going to continue to try to chase. No, ends up getting away. Just going to TP back home, so nice save there by Y. Nightmare ended up being just enough and get canceled fast enough.
Yeah, that 6-minute timing on the Void Spirit is very scary.
Yep.
Obviously, the pure damage, or the
gap close plus the damage, and ends up being True Strike for the auto attack that you get off, so it goes right through the wind run. Snowball helped as well, pulled him back when he was stunned.
Yeah, absolutely. 6 minutes though, about to come through, so we are going to see those runes be contested. As they've obviously everyone's brought their team here, and Emo's gonna get lucky as he finds a DD rune bottom. One of, in my opinion, the best 6-minute rune for a Void Spirit.
Zenku managed to jump fast enough, but yeah, one of the best runes. You're right. That's a guaranteed auto attack plus the slow on top of it. You're gonna get a couple of just regular right clicks up on the people. You're almost certainly dead.
Yeah, you just double Astral Step. He's gonna go for it mid. Right onto the Windranger, does about half of her health. She's gonna be able to bottle back up.
Actually, only committed 1 Astral Step. They're gonna go for it again.
Oh, what a shard play there from Frisk, and there it is. Emo on a killing spree now as he finds his 3rd Jin Q, trying to do what he can here, but Y is gonna help find the kill down behind the tower. Emo, 5 seconds on that Astral Step. I don't think he's got this.
No, you don't want to dive the tower here. Not against Wise and Q. Just he's still got a leap charge. He's about to get another one, so know where you're catching him. I think it'd be a little bit dicey trying to chase the Bane around the tower.
He's just gonna go in, get really aggressive, almost takes down the Mirana, and this is what we're talking about, that DD rune, man. It's so impactful in the hands of a Void Spirit this early.
Thank you, Waterboy.
Great movie.
Was it a movie?
I'm sorry, what? Okay. We're gonna have to talk about this later now. Nice stun up onto Frizz, gets a snowball, silence on over to the Wind Ranger, and in comes JT on the Pango. Your Wind Ranger's still level 5, dude. She can't get out, you lose the Tusk, but JT helps secure the kill.
Yeah, Emo had to commit everything for that one, but still definitely worthy. You're shutting down Nothing's to Say's game. This is the first time we've seen this kind of beatdown.
I mean, it all starts. The thing is, this all starts from them giving the first blood on Y. Like, you do really grief your mid lane by just giving first blood to the enemy, and Emo takes advantage of it so heavily here. As you know, he ends up getting another solo kill, and now they're just basically dual laning or tri-laning mid even at this point.
Yeah,
quad laning mid at this point.
Yeah, 3-0-1. This is the Emo we're used to. This is the IG we're used to seeing. Dominance from the very start of the game. This is what they missed this season, man. I'm telling you. Even if they can't win, if you can make PSG LGD lose, it's just as good.
That's fair. I can get behind that. Illusion Rune, they really want to commit to this tower. It's something that LGD do very well as a team, is being able to grab these first towers, but also defending them.
PSG LGD.
They go in for the backside. Frisk with a nice snowball shard trap, gonna find that Wind Ranger, but Emo's got to get in here. Focus Fire does come out, but the damage in from JT as well as Emo. Can they find the kill? They do with a shield crash, and for, is that the 3rd time Wind Ranger has now died?
Yep.
JT still has Rolling Thunder up on the side, banging them drums.
Yeah,
that's an intimidation play right there.
Yeah, you stare at them in the eyes while you queue up your Rolling Thunder, but they're going to try to go for this one, or at least get them off the towers. The creep wave comes in. I was waiting for this one. Kunkka finally coming in, but silenced immediately. Yeah,
very nicely done there by Ollie, and JT's going to be able to scout him so they know that he is here. You lose Tusk. Nice rotation from Faith Beyond. The Spiders are here, and they'll claim themselves 2 kills in return. Now, IG, they do need to defend their own tower here, right? Like, you cannot afford to lose it. You have this Broodmother, of course, that's just been basically left alone bottom for a little while now. As they did go ahead and rotate Troll up top. We haven't really had a chance to talk about this yet, but why is this so important for LGD?
Tower?
No, like, why is the moving Troll out of that lane? Like, what does this do for Broodmother here?
I mean, it just wasn't safe down there anymore. No tier 1 tower available. Flyfly is much safer up here. You can't TP anyone to help, and you run the risk of just getting run at by either the Kunkka or the Wind Ranger far from your team, and they're not going to be able to come to assist you.
Instead, they run straight at LGD. They do not want to stop. Looking for Ame, but no mana left here on Emo, and a nice little nightmare as well. So plenty of space here for LGD.
10 minutes in, Tome's going to come up, and we're going to start to see ultimates come up from these supports. I think they'll probably pass the way of Bane to punish either the Pain Go or the Void Spirit as they come too far forward. That Fiend's Grip works wonders against the Rolling Thunder. But going to make a second attempt at a tower here.
The scary thing you have with LG's lineup is if Frisk is not close enough to save you from like a Nightmare Arrow, you're in a lot of trouble. Nice silence in from Ollie. Shards off the mark though. They do get the tower.
I think he was expecting to get one leap off when that silence ended up connecting.
Why? So. Trying to hide in the trees. Not gonna happen. Surrounded here. Not really the sandwich he was trying to be a part of.
No. When they get the kill up to flyfly. Oh, mid lane. Emo continue to put the pressure on.
Nice shackle. Trying to buy him a little bit of space. Do they have detection though? They do not. Nothing to say is gonna be all right.
Well, definitely finish him off with just outside of the range of that sentry ward as well, as he moved back into this tier 1 tower.
They're still going for the wraparound. Tusk and Death Prophet.
They want this tower. If they can at least force nothing to stay off the tower, then this is going to go great for them. They're going to stop him refilling his bottle.
And they snowball on across the lane. Frisk getting very confident in this game now, and might regret it as gonna get turned on. Throws the Walrus Punch with his last little bit of life there, but nothing to say. Claims that kill. Faith Beyond back into the mid lane here. Wants to try and find this Death Prophet. Sends the spiders after him, but Emo should be able to clear these up pretty easily. X Torrent does connect on the Pain Go. The cleave from Ame. Big play by him. The question is, can they get more?
They're going to try
to get their hands on Emo here. Astral steps up onto the high ground, but slowed for the moment. There's going to be the X, the boat to follow. Emo's got no spells left, and a double kill goes away to the Kunkka. They wrap around, they even find the Death Prophet, and now your mid lane in shambles suddenly as Faith Beyond on this Broodmother will make quick work of this tower.
And she's not going for the Orchid, she's going for the Aghanim Scepter.
So a lot of people have, I probably don't know about this change to the Aghanim Scepter, right? It's very, very, very different from how it has functioned.
Yeah, I obviously know, but just to make sure that you know, I'm going to let you explain it to everybody.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you. It basically creates like these kind of like traps that if you walk across, you get rooted. It reveals you. You can place them in your web. I don't know the exact number that you can place.
2.
Is it only 2?
Yeah.
Oh, that's far worse than I thought it was. I thought it was like 4 or 5.
It might be more than that.
But they do damage, they root you, provides vision as well of anyone who walks through it, so.
It shows after the first one. The first one's invisible, right? When it first connects with somebody?
Yeah, so it's an invisible trap, yeah.
But then after one person walks into it, it's revealed, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
How it works.
It's a pretty cool mechanic. I actually liked it because it's very on brand, very immersive as a Dota player, as a Broodmother player. You really feel like you are a spider.
Yeah, it's good for the role play, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what LGD are about, right? They're here really role playing the Broodmother.
That's what they're playing in the DPC for, so they can role play with Broodmother. Alright, Emo is going to go for Yule Scepter, which makes sense. He did go down there because he wasn't able to stall out for long enough. And going for his next ability to get the Piranha.
Very nicely done there from Ollie, setting up that silence.
Just enough for JT to connect with the Dissimulate, so nice pickup there. And turn their eyes elsewhere. They're just going to cut the creep wave and farm up the enemy team's triangle. I mean, this is their goal here. They're just going to play the out-farming game. They can't fight into IG yet, and they can eat up all the farm on the map. They control their triangle, they control the enemy triangle, and they control the Radiant jungle at the moment.
Yeah, the thing is once you get these traps, which is the Broodmother will get from the Aghanim Scepter, it actually becomes very hard to invade this hero, because anytime you try to make this rotation into the jungle, you're probably going to walk into these traps. So it's
I haven't actually played against this yet.
It's very annoying. It's like playing. It's like essentially like playing it against the techies. Like you just walk into the jungle and you're like, oh, I've just hit a mine. Very cool. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. There, as you can see, creates that little fun line. Emo will walk into it, rooted, takes a little bit of damage.
Oh my god, this lasts so long.
Yeah,
he's losing so much time.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. So it's a pretty good duration route, but at the same time, it is a lot of gold. So whether or not it's actually gonna pay off, we'll see. Faith Beyond, you know, maybe just trying some new things here as he is really far ahead on this Broodmother.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully the Yule Scepter is going for will counter that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Be able to throw yourself in the air, come down, leave the Dispel off.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yule Scepter now done on the Pango as well.
Fiend's Grip from downtown. They found the Pango. Boat from Ame will connect to grab the kill, and the two-hero Roots holding both supports in place. Ollie will be saved by the snowball, but he's been dragged pretty far out of position, pulled back by the X, trying to hobble away, but again, just chased down by the Spider, and now Frisk will be able to dodge out the arrow. Nice.
Oh, no, no.
He managed to isolate them a little bit, but you know,
not as much as he isolated himself.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, he's just denying the kill to Ame. That's the plan.
Radiant are scanning.
What can you do?
Fun shards play for sure.
Emo trying to pick up the slack now. Nice dodge there. Perfect timing.
JT coming to the mid lane.
I mean, this isn't an easy kill to find. This is like the downside of trying to play a Spirit against a Strength hero. You try to like outplay them or redden your cooldowns into them, and they just don't die. And
JT, gotta be careful here. Does have a Yules. Torrent does not connect. All right, never mind.
Yep.
You can see Faith Beyond on the backside just looking. He's waiting for one of these supports to show, and he puts the trap down.
Biding his time.
Yes. Emo caught by a shackle, two-man torn into the boat as well. Does he survive? He does, just barely. Troll still asleep. Frizz comes in, able to help find that kill onto Kunkka. Why? Trying to run away. Ollie doing a decent amount of work here on this Death Prophet, but unable to finish him off. There's another rune from the Broodmother. Is able to grab Ollie as well. Cleaning up those spiders. Well done by the Pangolier. Why? On the backside gets a nice Nightmare. Shackle comes out onto the Voice, but there's no fall damage. And JT trying to do what he can on the backside, able to grab one more support, but he's out of resources.
Flyfly, can you get the Spider?
Yes,
he can. Almost 600 gold for that one. That is going to be big. The only solo to that fight was the fact you ended up taking down Faith Beyond. Otherwise, that's awful. This Negative Scepter is doing a surprising amount of work.
Is it? I can't tell, really. Like, he caught the supports for a moment, and then it's just like, all right.
The Death Prophet?
Yeah. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if the impact is there, or if you would rather just have, like, an Orchid plus, like, half another item.
You're not afraid of spiders, are you? You're afraid to give Broodmother too much credit, otherwise you'll see them inside your games.
No, I love Broodmother. Big fan of that hero.
Yeah. Well, I do like the PSG LGD is thinking outside the box with this build. I mean, I think a couple people have gone it. It was bugged out for a little while, the Negative Scepter. I forget what it was it did while it was bugged, though.
I don't remember. It was something that pretty much no one
I think you couldn't see it after it activated or something like that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Now after the first person connects, you can see it on the ground. But even though Ollie could see it there, he ran right into it in that previous team fight.
Yeah.
And ends up hitting you for the full duration, even if it ends up expiring not long after it hits you.
All right, into Roche they go. Tag team plus Troll, pretty good combo. Arrow comes through. It connects onto the Void Spirit. The question is, can they stop them from finishing the Roche in time? Moonlight Shadow, they're going in. Emo out of the pit. Longs that are coming through. They get the kill. Aegis goes the way of the Troll. Flyfly protected by the BKB for the moment. You've only lost Tusk. Not that bad of a start on the backside. They find the Wind Ranger way too far forward.
Never managed to get that wind run off. Now they're after Y. Everyone else needs to bail.
Yeah, absolutely. They claim themselves another.
Emo gonna keep going here. If he can catch them, Q, that'd be big.
Let's have a leap. Looks like he will be okay. JT stuck inside the ensnare and Faith Beyond.
Oh, no, no, no.
Trying to chase him down.
Is he gonna get away from it? Okay,
Yeah,
Faith Beyond's gonna give up. He's gonna let him go. Doesn't want to fight into Emo here. It was a little bit scary.
Radiant's middle tower.
Well, with that fight, I mean, it brings them ahead yet again. Troll Warlord at the top of the net worth by a decent number. I don't think he's gonna be able to keep up with him on this Kunkka here.
It's
as
hard.
you are playing against the Battle Fury on Troll.
It is hard to say. Like, Kunkka does farm exceptionally fast. Like, this hero has basically like a built-in Battle Fury, right? And I'm really just curious what build he goes for.
On Troll? Sorry?
Or no, on the Kunkka.
Yeah.
Ollie, well, gonna walk right up into the ensnare. Faith Beyond ready and waiting. He will find him with the spiders. Plenty of damage coming through. Does grab the remnant there with another spider, so Faith Beyond gonna be able to survive that initiation there from that Void Spirit.
I do like the attempt to save yourself by Spirit siphoning the spiders there, but that is a little bit ambitious.
Yeah, it's Yeah, very not likely to work. Dude, that ensnare lasts so long.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. You need some sort of way to deal with this one. I mean, we've got Yule Scepters on 2 heroes, and I imagine we'll get an Aghanim Scepter on the Troll Warlord this game.
I wish I could see like on the map where they're being placed, you know, because you can see the webs, right? But you can't actually see the traps. Like techies and TA traps and all those stuff have little icons on the map, but for some reason these like ensnarers don't. So it's a little bit hard to.
I think they have the same icon as a web or something like that.
No, they don't. You only see the webs. The little ensnare lines don't have. I don't know what they're called, unfortunately, but
you just pay attention to where the webs are, Ricky.
yeah, they're in the webs somewhere.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Faith Beyond, he's out for blood.
Dire's top tower is
I
under
do think the
attack.
Aghanim Scepter on Troll Warlord is a decent counter to this one. The Wild Axe is an amazing self-dispel, and then of course you can dispel the Wind Ranger's Wind Run. Wild Axe is too.
Well, until she hits 15.
Or what else we got here that you can dispel? A Nightmare from Bane, if it's on one of his allies. It's still the axes out onto them.
Interesting.
I mean, it'll wake them up anyways, but
Yeah.
still. Any damage would.
Oh, nice initiation, but Spider's there to tank it again, and why? Gonna try and hobble away, disarm for the moment. Nice jump in from JT, though, as he will be able to finish off the kill. And Snare holding this troll in place for the moment.
Well, he realizes that, you know, flyfly being awake to farm is more important than his life, so wakes him up. Gonna go for this tier 2 tower here in the mid lane. This would open up outposts for them.
Radiant's top
Ooh,
tower.
nice arrow in the mid lane, finds the troll. He's got an Aegis, of course, trying to keep himself alive, but he doesn't even have to pop it. Faith Beyond now in trouble as he gets caught. Okay, ZinQ just jumps right in, catches a silence as well. JT, perfect blink on the backside, finds nothing to say, but a big crit in from Ame, and nothing to say as well. Cleaning up some of these heroes. Again, though, you are just getting the Aegis on the troll.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I thought that he'd pop his ultimate there for sure, try to fight into them there, but you don't want to get baited out too far back. If they end up getting the kiting off with those BKBs and they just pop, you definitely go down. So flyfly, he gives up the Aegis. Would have expired another minute and 10 seconds, so I'm not sure how much use he would have gotten out of it if he did end up ulting there to save it. Got his own BKB, and Sanj going for the Yasha. Surprised again that he doesn't go for the Aghanim Scepter or for Manta Style in order to get out of this annoying Brood Mother, but you are concerned about the Fiend's Grip and the Bane, so anything to reduce the duration of that, figure you need.
So the Broodmother's ability is called the Snare, and it's you can have 5 total.
It's called the Snare?
Like the Spinner's Snare is what it's called.
Okay, I thought it was just called the Snare. I'm like, you know, at least a little bit more creative than that.
Yeah, the Spinner Snare, it's you get 5 charges of the ability, or 5 active ones at any time.
Does it have
2
flavor
charges.
text underneath it?
Nah, I don't know. I didn't get that far into it.
That was the important part, is the lore.
All
So
smoked up from PSG LGD. They're gonna find Frisk off to the side. Shackle does come through. Very easy pickup for them. Question is, can they get more? As Ame bottom lane, he's got an X. A boat does connect, but BKB gonna get popped, looking for flyfly, and he's just gonna TP out. They're a little bit afraid. Instead, they've also managed to catch the Pangolier. He just gets bursted. So much damage there, and why? Gonna trade his life for it. You're very happy to do that, though.
Yeah, try to get the Fiend's Grip cancel off onto Y, but unfortunately, by the time he actually got onto him, he's already dead.
Shackle finds flyfly. Bunch of magic damage coming through as well. Ollie sidestepping, gets rooted. Do need to be a little bit careful. There are snares all over this area.
Yeah, nothing to say. Wasting a little bit of time here. He is very far behind where we normally see him on his mid lanes. Gotta say, Emo has done an excellent job at keeping him shut down this game. And we did talk about that. You usually want to be able to build the Javelin into a Maelstrom if you're farming up on the Wind Ranger.
Holding jump in, arrow will catch Frisk. ZinQ doing a decent chunk of damage, but they found nothing to say here on the Wind Ranger. Snowball comes through, they finish her off. Emo, nicely done, well found by him.
My path leads to riches.
To
Radiant's top tower
prove his
is under
superiority over nothing to say here. Again, he's got something to prove. If he can take down LGD, I mean, it's not going to make the fact that you're getting relegated down, but it's going to feel good.
Well, Yules from JT to try and chase them down Faith Beyond, but looking a little bit silly right now as he's going to have to run the other way.
Get beyond, get... Wow.
Nice dodge of the Silken Boa there.
What an annoying hero to play against.
A bubble.
Is it?
from the
Frisk from downtown? 30 HP. Very nice. Calculated, of course.
He could have popped the smoke if he needed to there.
That's true.
Would disjointed it. It might have been a waste of a smoke, but you know, man obviously did the math like you said. This Broodmother has gone for Aghanim Scepter in order to drop these spinner snares from further away.
You mean Aeon did, or Aether Lens?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Aeon, or Aether Lens, yes.
Yeah, the Aether Lens, I mean, I think he's going Octarine, maybe, right? Like slower, lower cooldown on spawn Spiderlings as well as the snares.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, it looks like Faith Beyond's really, you know, digging deep here on the creativity scale.
And speaking of PSG LGD, I didn't think that Ame would end up keeping up with the Troll Warlord, but he's actually surpassed him in net worth now.
Kunkka's a good hero, man. It's also one of Ame's like specialties at the moment. He's just crushed it on this hero recently.
Nothing to say he's been crushing it a little bit more. Looking very fancy in that one Roche pit that you saw.
That's true.
Absolute beast. That was the Aster match, right?
Maybe, yes. It's hard to tell. There's been a lot of Dota. Snare mid lane. Gonna find one. Now two for fun, so they will know that they're there. Throws a second snare. Emo walks up. Frisk gets caught as well. Even flyfly and JT. 4 heroes rooted in play. Snowball gonna come through. Jinyu taking him really far away. Can they actually get out of here with this one, though? You've managed to trade Death Prophet for the Mirana. Flyfly in some trouble. BKB comes out from Flyfly. Nothing to say, able to walk away as well. This is the most awkward engagement I think
They need to get out of here.
ever seen.
They've used their BKBs. They've used everything to bring this far forward. And
Now they found Ame. He's got a BKB though. Gonna try and just crit down Frisk. Does have a torrent. Doesn't connect with it. Faith Beyond though. Well, they've got a Fiend's Grip out onto Emo. All right.
set up by
Another
that
spider snare just happens to be there. Sorry, Frisk. Can't get away. It really feels like they're playing against the techies.
It does. I mean, they commit so far forward there. They take this super roundabout fight. They can't finish anybody off. They didn't get the Mirana, and that's it. But I think they realized partway through that they committed too far forward, and there was very little way to get out.
It's one of those things like the spider snare is something we don't ever see, and I bet you they have probably played less than 5 games against like a Broodmother who has these spider snares and maybe not know how exactly it works. So while the spider snare is still active, if you walk into it, you're rooted for the full duration, not until like it expires. Like, and they just like walk 4 heroes in and all take these like super long routes.
Flyfly still seems to be in a good mood, but we'll see how long that one lasts. I want to see the look on Faith Beyond's face when he throws these spider snares at the people when he catches multiple heroes. I imagine this guy is having a super good time.
Oh, he's having a blast. I mean, I'm curious if he is going to the Octarine or not. I'd imagine if he has this Aether Lens, he has to be. But we'll see. Right now, just sitting on a little bit of gold. We'll figure out where he goes after that.
Same items queued up, yeah.
Oh no, he's got a Ghost Scepter, so he's going E-Blade maybe.
That is
Very good against the Troll. X will catch the Pangolier. Nice snowball to save. Pops the BKB and instantly cleaved down. Emo comes in, doing a decent chunk of damage. They find a 1-for-1 trade. They're going to buy back on the Pangolier. Nothing to say. Trying to get his hands on Frisk, but will be pushed away thanks to Flyfly.
Absolutely off the mark with those wild axes as well, so not going to attempt to chase that Wind Ranger. There was amazing timing there on that cleave. There was no chance the Pangolier escaped from that one. The moment the snowball connected and the heroes came out, he ended up hitting them with the Tidebringer.
Radiant's middle tower
Playing around
is
the
under
Roche pit.
attack.
I'm going to give up Roche again. IG, they do take reasonably good fights around the Roche pit.
They smoke up. Faith Beyond gonna drop another snare across the ramp here. Try and find these enemy heroes, but it's gonna be Emo on the backside trying to jump in. We'll just go ahead and walk right into the pit instead.
Roche getting baited out.
Emo. Nice Remnant initiation there. They take down Y.
He's got buyback and 10 gold.
One better managed by the Brood. JT, Yules and chain stun him down. They get the kill. That's a big one. Faith Beyond without buyback, and now they walk right into the pit. They've got this exorcism already going.
Mirana respawns in 3 seconds. Bane does have buyback available, but I think they realized this one is too far gone. Without the Broodmother, they're not even going to try. That's it. Second Roche goes the way of IG. These are what's keeping them in the game. Fights around the pit, they're doing such a great job on.
Yeah, the shard is pretty good as well.
Radiant's
Did
bottom
pass that one over too?
is under attack.
They find here in the jungle. It's gonna be Mirana. Nothing to say. Does get a nice shackle. Try and make some space. But Frizz manages to survive to get his silence off as well. Gonna try and chase him down. Feared for the moment. Ollie doing work. Beautiful shards, but nothing to say. Protected by the wind run. Turns it around. The focus fire will end up trading his life for the Tuz. Probably the best scenario for him.
Yeah.
But a fantastic
got more gold
play.
for that one. How was that allowed?
4v1, you know, it's
Radiant's middle tower is
467
under
gold for
attack.
killing that Tusk kid with 5.7k net worth.
yeah, you know, it's fine. We don't have to dig too deep into it. Emo now with the double kills. He finds another pickoff onto Y. Dude, Y is having a really rough game.
I mean, he's getting off the Fiend grips that he has to. He's just going down a lot, positioning his hero very far forward. It would be a little bit less the case if Ame were part of these team fights, or your tank was mid instead. But you have no real frontliner, so Bane has to play kind of far forward in order to scout the enemy's head. If they lose him, then it's not as bad as losing one of their other heroes.
Yeah.
Dire structures are fortified.
Flyfly. He's got the basher. What's he got flying out to him right now?
Is under attack.
Yules once again from Emo. They managed to try and set up a killer on the Faith Beyond. Ghost Scepter, not going to save you here, but X Boat not going to connect though as they just walk away. And JT, he's fine, right? Yeah, he's got shield crash, he's got roll. Oh,
He's
never mind.
He's fine.
He's fine. Don't worry about it.
Middle tower has fallen.
That's a 90-second death timer there for the Pangolier. And great Fiend's Grip, of course, coming in. That's the dieback timer.
Yeah.
Why? Walks right in, finds Emo. Nice Nightmare to dodge out some of the damage, but it's not going to be enough. Still ends up falling. Emo just barely alive. He's still got that Aegis, though. Abyssal Blade comes through from flyfly. Chain stunning down Ame. Pops the Battle Trance as well as he gets killed. Oh, that's actually just Rampage. He's got the shard. That was Rampage.
Oh, yeah. Bonus attack speed from that one. And what status is
Status
the other?
resist, yeah.
Yep.
Status resist in melee form, attack speed in range form, if I'm not mistaken.
Strategy is to let you deal with that Fiend's Grip, but it already came out on the Pango, so they've got free reign. Tearing up this Rax here. First Rax is going to go the way of IG.
Middle barracks is
Panel
under attack.
is the curse paying off, or is IG just that good?
Dire's
It's hard to
middle
say,
tower
you know, part of me looks at this game thinking like, I wonder what it would be like if this Broodmother didn't have an Aghanim Scepter.
If our whole panel didn't predict PSG LGD as the victors,
Yeah, it'd be a very different
the
game.
things would, turning out a little bit different.
But I mean, you can see right now 11, 3-13, 10-0, and 11. IG having a fantastic game for both of their cores.
Regeneration.
Troll Warlord, we'll see if he can keep up with this deathless game.
Snare into arrow, Jinkyu goes in, gets the kill, but gonna fall right down into a remnant, and they got plenty of damage to finish it off. They are holding down this Troll Warlord, and a lot of burst damage is there, but they are too afraid to commit for it. Be forced to back out. All right, Faith Beyond, this is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. I really think that Flyfly is going to have to build Negative Scepter for that self-dispel whenever he runs into these things, because it roots them for a fairly long time.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, they're going to need things like Heaven's Halberds as well, but that is non-dispellable, of course, with that disarm. Faith Beyond.
Nice Yule's play. Goes for the remnant, does connect with it, and Snowball to come through. Goodbye, Spider. Another death there on the Broodmother.
Yeah, they commit a lot for that one, but it is definitely worth it. They brought the lead back up into their favor. 6k net worth advantage now for IG, and looking to take the last of these two outer towers.
And he's still got Aegis for, you know, another 50 seconds. Emo feeling super confident on his way into this Aghanim Scepter. I mean, he is just having
This is going to be so
an
good.
amazing
Jumping in
game.
the back line, Mirana and Bane are going to have such a miserable time once he's got this one done. It's only 700 gold off.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower.
Emo jumps in, finds Mirana. He knows that she's already there. The question is, can they burst it down? Nice shackle in from nothing to say, but do they have the damage? 28 seconds still on that Aegis. So yes, you do grab that, but you gotta try and kill Emo twice. Arrow perfectly timed. Focus fire still available. All right, Emo. Yeah, that might have been a little bit too far.
Yeah, a bit.
They might drop the question mark on him this time. We'll see.
No, nothing but respect
X
for...
onto Ollie. Does get Lotus Orb, but
Double damage.
there's no way he survives this, right? They are in pursuit, nothing to say. Gets the shackle, focus fire, and another kill going the way of the Wind Ranger. Now 2 heroes sidelined for 50 seconds.
That was an illegal angle, in my opinion.
An illegal angle?
Yeah, he definitely shot him from, you know, the other direction that latched onto the tree.
I see. Well, back into the game suddenly, PSGLG. They are still down a lane of barracks, right? But pulling the gold a little bit back towards them. Or not, rather, in favor of them, but, you know, chunking away at IG's lead here.
Exactly.
Radiant's
They'll probably
middle
not do
tower
much
is
for the
under
next
attack.
20 seconds here without the Void Spirit. Not feeling too confident. Fortify. They could try to protect this tower if they wanted to. In fact, Ame need to be a little bit careful.
He feels so strong as the thing, and two heroes are still dead. They are going to go ahead and fortify up. Beam Script does come through, but instantly saved thanks to Frisk. And the question is, can flyfly actually do anything here? He's going to be forced to battle trance, and goodbye Ame. No chance at all. Going to cut him into the stairs. Flyfly just chunks right through. Nothing to say. An Evo to finish him off. Beautifully done here by IG, and they even take down Y. Faith Beyond, the only hero left here.
And they're not going to be able to clear out this wave either. This is the double catapult. They can run right down the mid lane and try to close this one out. You're going to be forced to buy back here on the Kunkka. Faith Beyond. All right, never mind. If they have Fortify available and Faith Beyond's cutting now, that's, I think, going to be the end of it.
I mean,
Right?
he does have to finish the wave for sure, so.
The Fortify will take care of that one. Kunkka is going to be forced to buy back, but they're not going to be able to end this game.
Troll can probably take down this top barracks in time. Like, they've still got creeps here. They've still got... Oh, JT comes in. They catch on. He's forced to BKB. Pretty much right away, JT. Got to be very careful. A lot of creep time.
And your Rax is gone.
And yeah, the melee barracks, yeah, absolutely. Troll Warlord, baby. Arrow from downtown is going to connect. It does find Emo, but the question is, can they actually follow it
I
up?
think they should. And they don't think they should either. Just going to let them go.
I mean, you bought back on Ame, you bought back on Y. You gotta find something. Spider snares are just everywhere.
It has the modifier on the map when somebody connects with it, so you do get notified. Spider snare. Somebody. Another 30 seconds until Roshan. I think IG, they're content to just hold this area of the map until it does respawn. Next Aegis will be huge for them, just allowing Trolls to sit on the high ground and whack away at the barracks. They'll have to push down the bottom lane where Ame is, but...
Oh, they're jumping in, looking for Faith Beyond. Remnant, not gonna connect, very difficult for that to actually happen with all those spiders there. Spider snare holding two of them in place once again.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, every time they think they can go somewhere, they just walk into more snares. It does, like, as funny as it is, it just doesn't seem like it's had much impact here on the Broodmother this game. It's been a little bit of an information tool, but Lotus Orb, yeah, it's pretty good at getting people out of it.
Yeah. Dispel. Decent against the Bane as well. They're going to go for this item anyways, but I still think that Ignim Scepter is necessary on the Troll Warlord, but maybe he's got other things in mind. Blowing up heroes super fast. I'm not about to tell Flyfly how to play.
Beat Grid mid. Aeon Disc, though, will protect JT. The question is, can they finish him off? He's got to roll up there, obviously, to protect himself into the Rolling Thunder. So, he doesn't even need to use it.
Yep. Roll up alone will protect him. And this is a fairly quick Rosary spawn as well.
Yeah, coming up in just about 10 seconds. They don't quite know, obviously.
Hopefully.
But IG positioned very well to try and take this.
Dead. Yes, they're gonna... No, please. Go in. Go in. Go in.
Ollie.
Dyer's
Oh,
top
awkward.
barracks are under attack.
And he's back
There
in.
he is.
All right, he's fine.
They're gonna know now.
Radiant's bottom
The majority of the
tower
enemy
is
team on
under
the
attack.
opposite side of the map, the outposts have been taken as well. Even if they like beeline it over here, they're not going to be able to make it in time. Troll Warlord plus his tag team are making quick work of this.
Yeah, there's no chance. You get the free Aghanim Scepter here. Maybe they give this one over to Flyfly. It's hard to say. Yeah, they will.
Yeah, definitely a troll. He's able to get out of those pesky snares now. I remember being on panel with Suns
Radiant's
fan,
bottom
and he
tower
would
is under attack.
just go
Radiant
off
are
and off
scanning.
about the Aghanim Scepter on troll.
Dyer's
It used
top
to be
barracks are
very
under
good.
attack.
Still
Like-
pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's been nerfed pretty heavily, but it used to be... It was definitely broken. It was, like, way better than any other farming item on this hero.
Ooh, and he's got the Witchbane now to replace the Mindbreaker. Even better for magical damage. Another way to dispel silences and whatnot off onto himself. He's looking great.
Yeah, Troll in a very good position this game. Overall, just a very clean game from IG so far. LGD really struggling now. Honestly, what is your like game plan back into this one if you're LGD here?
I think you need to do better inside the mid lane. Windranger, don't they say, obviously he's super far behind where he wants to be. And after these last couple of team fights, you know, Kunkka is not going to outscale the Troll. Windranger can potentially still like take Troll Warlord 100-0, but it becomes harder like once you get the Blink Dagger on Tusk, once flyfly becomes a little bit tankier. And I'm starting to think they've missed their window of opportunity. If they can execute a super clean fight, they'll be able to find something, and they're going to try.
Yeah, they go to the Fiend's Grip, they find Frisk. It's instantly canceled, but he's getting bursted down by nothing to say. And in comes Evo, chain stunning up the Windranger. She will be fine, though, for the moment. Beautiful Nightmare save to get her on out. Ollie on the backside does need to be careful. He is taking a lot of damage, but in comes flyfly. Abyssal Blade holding that Mirana into place, and now Ame on the Kunkka will finish off the DP. She's going to buy back into the game as well as the Mirana. Ame, though, trapped, surrounded by 4. He's all alone. He needs the help, but he's not going to get it. Tie back for 125 seconds. The Roots, yes, slowing down IG, but it's only temporary as they've got bigger plans here, and it is LGD's base.
Yeah, this 38,000 net worth Troll, the moment he joined the team fight, there was just no way to take it against them. Frisk coming back did allow them to get the kill off on the Kunkka, but I think that's all they needed to close this one out. Why? With Fiend's Grip on cooldown, nobody else has the control for this guy. The 8 is available on the Void Spirit. He's going to get placed so far forward.
Yeah, nice snowball over from Frisk. Help gonna find Y here. That's a dieback. They grab the Mirana as well. The bash from flyfly. Nothing to say does trade. Takes down Ollie. Another dieback. So 3 versus 2. Or 4 versus 2, actually. JT Yules into the Rolling Thunder. Will connect on Nothing to Say. The stuns, the control. They get the kill. She's going to have to buy back. No other option.
But they're going to try to go for the Throne of Faith Beyond. He's like 50 gold out buyback. He's got it now. All he can try to do is run himself at these enemies to stall out for a little bit of time, but no way he waits for Kunkka to come back up.
I mean, there's just not a lot of options. You're going to have Pango rejoining the fight here in just a moment. flyfly still has this Aegis. There's just no help. LGD looking to go down here in game number 1. Yes, they find Nothing to Say once again. A dieback, and there it is, the GG, as IG will take game number 1.
Against all odds, IG, who are still guaranteed to see down into the lower division, managed to take a team off somebody who was previously undefeated in their series.
Yeah, I mean, this was a sick game from IG. They played very well. I wonder if some of it